Hey everyone, it's Ryzen.
And Liz.
Welcome back to Let's Play Eternal Sonata. Well, let's take a look at our equipment here. Brought March in the party for the first time. And she starts with the Night Watcher, which is a pretty powerful weapon. Has Battle Shield on her for the up attack power there. Well, the +1, but it's her default equipment, really. Power Ring, because she makes excellent use of it. Her attack power is pretty good. I think, well, not quite as good as Frederic's, but good enough. And I think she could use the help more than Frederic. Pocket Watch, because she hits a crap ton of times and makes excellent use of the Pocket Watch. Keep in mind the Pocket Watch does not work with skills, by the way. Speaking of her skills, Supernova's a 13-hit move. It's incredible. It does pretty good damage. Has a nice AoE around her. Aurora Curtain is basically Shadow Silhouette, but for defense. The nice thing about it is that if you block an attack, you won't lose the Aurora Curtain. It basically gives you a free block, so it's awesome. Works just like Shadow Silhouette as far as applying it. Full Moon Bind inflicts stop. It is awesome for bosses. They are not immune to it. It is really good. Eclipse Gaze, I think it hits twice, yeah. No, I think it only hits once or twice. I forget, but I hardly ever use it. I only use it if I'm in the darkness and I have to use it. It has a weird AoE to it. Yeah, it does that. Very strange. But yeah, want the Lohar Canon on beat because every enemy except for one is weak to it, and the one that isn't has pitiful defense. Hard Jacket, best armor I got for him. Same setup, really, for beat. I don't think he has any new abilities. No. And Frederic, I just gave him some things that up his attack power a little bit. And he's got his Bird Cloak and Ebony Shaft on for the added HP. I don't think he's got any new abilities either, no. Now Salsa, if you want to use her, it's debatable. I would probably go with the Torquatus and then give her the Dark Brooch. So that way she will always be effective using the Torquatus. So that's pretty good there. And Viola's Thunderstir not only gives her Shining Body for easy use of Sacred Strike and Heal Arrow. You lose out on Hawkeye, but it's a minor thing. And it also gives her the movement speed increase, just like the Swallow Shooter did. So it's her best weapon if you want to use her. She's really good here as well, but, you know. Oh, what's up with that light out there? Well, we're not going to come back for it. It's part of a side quest, but they forgot to make it required. Oops. So yeah, if you talk to this guy, I think he'll heal you. Oh, of course it's Catacombs.
Yep.
Yeah, he heals you.
Let's go!
So let's go.
This place. Oh look, cousins.
Yeah, there's morphing enemies here.
Yeah, that's cousins. Isn't this place really long?
No. So we're gonna head to the right first. And there should be an enemy that I'll be fighting. Oops. Should be orange floats, I think. Yeah, but why they're called orange floats, I don't know. Oh, that was a fork, by the way. And it's kind of hard to tell, but... There's nothing behind this guy, but I do want to fight him. This is the orange float. He is a morphing enemy. This is his light form.
Nice to meet you.
Lohar Canon works well on him. The orange one is the orange float. The green one there is his other form. Obviously, I want to use Fire Blast on them. Like pretty much every enemy there. Angel Trumpet, or Coup. Yeah, I'm gonna throw an Angel Trumpet on him. So she's got Aurora Curtain there. That will make her immune to, or not immune, but it'll basically give her a free guard. Well, actually, I think you do take 0 damage with it. Depends on the enemy, I think. I like Shadow Silhouette a little better, but I don't think there's anything behind him, no. But it's there. It's certainly good. But yeah, they have an attack called Explosion, which is an AoE behind them. Has delayed timing. Charge is a line-piercing AoE. delayed timing on that as well. It kind of works like that that sheep charge attack. And their dark form is the Ruby Eye, where the Torquatus is effective. Which is why I would equip the dark form, or the dark Brooch on Salsa, so that way she could always fight the Ruby Eye form. Which is the harder form, so you'd probably want the Torquatus to be used there. And both elemental weapon types are effective against all other enemies here. It's just these morphing enemies where it matters right now. Use Eclipse Gaze. There you go. Yeah, it only hits once. Okay.
Well, if there was one to the...
If there was one to the side, it would have hit him too, but... Damn it. But yeah, they are basically the same, other than their defense, and the Ruby Eye deals more damage to you. But yeah, that Ruby Eye does have high defense, so... The Orange Float has pitiful defense. But, yeah, their Cannon Shell attack... This is a Scorpius 19. The Cannon Shell attack is the AoE behind the enemy, timing's delayed, and Overrun is the same line-piercing AoE, charging attack with also delayed timing. Yeah, apparently the hideout was connected to the catacombs, so... Nice job covering that up! Whatever, we get a Scramasax. Scramasax. Scramasax.
For Allegretto, who's not in the party.
Who's not in the party. And even if he was in the party, I wouldn't use that, because he has the Hellstriker. Thanks for giving me a useless weapon. Oh, also those Ruby Eyes can use Cheer to heal an ally for some amount of HP.
He's back.
Oh yeah, he is. Whoops, I didn't mean to run into him again, but it's alright.
Nice to meet you.
But yeah, even though the Lohar Cannon doesn't work too well on the orange floats, it's totally irrelevant because their defense sucks anyway. Hit it with Supernova. Look at that! Look at those echoes she's building. Yeah, I can see that it went well. I wanted to do the other version. I don't think I can hit him with Coup or not. Wow. You guys are weak.
Oops.
Oh! You see that anchor that showed up there? That was the counter symbol. I suppose I should go over counterattacks now. Effectively, when you see that symbol show up, you can hit the X button instead of the circle button, and you will counter. Now, I know what you're thinking. How the hell are you supposed to react to that?
It's hard.
Well, it gets a lot easier when you realize that you can only ever counter the first attack of an enemy. So, effectively what I do is I just guess if it's going to be a counter or not.
Where are you going?
I don't know, to the left. So, I'll see if I can demonstrate counterattacking on these guys. Now, for certain attacks, I just wouldn't try to counter them at all, because if you miss, if you guess wrong, it's going to be really painful. And there are some attacks where the animation or the timing for the block is so long, you'll be able to figure it out. So let's see what we got here. Skip my turn here. Nope, that was just a regular guard. Yep. See, because he didn't let me counter that first... That was Aurora Curtain in action, by the way. So because I couldn't counter that first attack, I'll never be able to counter an attack from him on that same action. I have to wait for the guy's next round.
Is this actually going to work?
Yeah.
If I do this?
It'll kill him. And it'll get Aurora Curtain on both of them. Okay, so I would like to counter here, if I can. You can counter either physical attacks or skills. Just skip the turn. I want to show off the counters here. Nope. He'll let me counter one of these days, so I can demonstrate it. You still have to time it correctly, by the way. Okay, game. Game! There we go. Nope, no counter that time. Usually it shows up pretty damn often. I don't get it. What are you doing? It's because we're skipping our turn, so the enemy is not getting... You get a huge speed boost. Okay, so... Really? I missed it? Come on! I hit the X button! Okay. There. Do an action. Do an action. Alright, here it comes. Nope. Okay, so now that I'm trying to counterattack, the enemy won't give me the opportunity to! Can I please show off counterattacking? Okay, screw it. Just kill the guy. I give up. Nope. I give up. I don't get it. Normally, I can counterattack all the damn time. I don't know what's going on today. It's a very, very good chance that it will show up. So, I don't know. Seems to be like almost half the time it will show up. So, I don't know what the hell is going on there. I really don't. I'll try it on the next encounter. That was getting really frustrating.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I will try to counter these guys.
How was that?
Okay. I need to heal now because of that crap. Okay. Let me counterattack, please. Okay, there we go. So now I have 2 seconds to attack the enemy. And it cancels all the rest of their actions and knocks them down as well. The only downside sometimes is that some of the larger enemies will fall away from you and you'll actually have to move up to hit them. Unfortunately, at party level 4, we cannot counterattack with our special skills. That will change! And we will be able to counterattack with skills, but not at party level 4. So, really, countering's not very good right now. I mean, you can still build echoes with it, but it's not really that viable right now. Can't do much damage with it. But I might still try it from time to time.
Pleased to meet you.
It's pretty straightforward right now. Oh well, Eclipse Gaze will get him. Oh, it would have hit them both if he used it.
Oh well.
Nice frame rate crash there. And like always, Beat annihilates everything. And makes the battle take 5 seconds, so there's no point to editing it out. Thanks, Beat. Appreciate it. Actually, I kind of do appreciate that. Yeah, not gonna be able to... Well, you might be able to get... Nah, just an Aurora Curtain.
Take care.
I tried.
Yeah, it hits left and right of the attack. Really? That was out of range? Wow. This battlefield is pretty big. Yeah, Fire Blast doesn't quite have infinite range, unfortunately. Oh, nice crit there. Can I counter you? No? You could wiggle around, I guess. He's dead. So yeah, I really wouldn't counter too much here. Not until party level 5. Then I try to counter more often, but... Oh, well, I'm sorry. Okay, this time you can use Eclipse Gaze and it will work. Well, actually, just use Supernova. And build up a tremendous amount of echoes. You got him. Aw, man, I'm hitting 0. Yeah, I'd probably just spam skills on those orange ones.
Back into a nebulous dream.
March can break through. I'm
Yeah.
surprised Frederic couldn't, because he's got higher attack power.
Weird. There was a waterfall under the church?
Yeah, I think it's because Frederic's hits have... Oh, hi, Waltz.
So, the crucial person in all this wasn't the guardian of a go-go forest after all. And to think we almost killed that girl.
Yeah.
We're lucky that Fugue and Tuba were so incompetent at their assignments.
Okay.
Or maybe I should say they performed their jobs perfectly.
The Agogos only glowed when they were around that girl. If
Okay.
we're to get a hold of them, we'll need to find some way to lure the girl to us.
Well, that's not good.
In any case, it appears she can use magic, which means that she doesn't have very much time left to live.
Yeah, so your plan's kind of not going to work too well.
Rondo, I want you to bring her to me. and you had better do it before she dies.
But when she dies, won't you lose your armor? Or armor? Army?
Locating the trail of one little girl should not be too difficult if I ask in retardando.
I'm conveniently going exactly where they are, just randomly. Yay. Okay. There's a save point there if you care. Let's keep going. This area is much harder on Encore mode. These guys are pretty brutal. So now that we're in the grotto area, we're going to start fighting more of those ruby eyes, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that time it hit him twice. Yeah, sometimes Eclipse Gaze can hit twice, just like Phantom Wave Cannon. Weird situations. Ah, crap. My hand slipped off. Take him down. There we go. The normal attack's hard to block. Yeah, they get angry for some reason. Definitely block that overrun. It hurts. It hurts.
How was that?
Hit this guy with Coup de Jarnac. Good job, Frederic.
Not be ashamed.
Yeah, Frederic's gonna start to get really powerful soon.
Like ridiculous.
I kind of forgot that I still use Beat in this area. So I thought I was done using him, but not really. But we want to head west first to find a new enemy.
Oh, brother.
And these guys... Actually, they're not that bad at all. They have weird mechanics. These are the Viegges, or Vieggies. I don't know.
They're
Vieggs.
fish.
Elemental weapons work just fine on them. But yeah, they have a Blow Vortex. It's a melee AoE that inflicts passive. Timing is very delayed on that. Just remember that passive prevents you from counterattacking, which doesn't really matter right now. In fact, it really never matters. I pretty much just ignore that status element. Blurred Breath is a powerful piercing line AoE. Ah, crap. Yeah, you gotta really wait on that Blurred Vortex. Ow. Oh, you also get that audio cue for countering that sounds slightly different when it shows up. Should have used the Eclipse Gaze. You already had Aurora Curtain.
Let's try and do it for you.
Frederic is out of range.
Now that's
It has the same range as Shadow Silhouette. Yeah, Blurred Breath is a powerful piercing line AoE. Block that at all costs. Timing is delayed, but it's actually pretty easy to block, so you should never really get hit by it. Power Blaze is an attack power buff on itself. It will always use it if it can't reach your characters, so if it has nothing else that it can do, it will use the attack. And then it usually will use Blurred Breath after doing that, which is not nice for you.
Chest.
Yeah, let's get some chests here. I guess I'll get the chest first. Get a Prophetic Cane, that's a better weapon for Frederic. The reason why I'm going to use it, it also gives you the max HP up, and it's just flat out stronger, so it's better. These pillars are important, but let's take out this other guy first.
You foolish creatures.
Eclipse Gaze. There you go.
Take care.
That's how Eclipse Gaze can be useful for you. It does have a decent AoE. I can't believe that didn't kill him.
Back into a nebulous dream.
Stab.
Okay.
Dead.
Now, these pillars are required for the Dulce side quest. You have to read them, or you will not be able to fight Dulce for the third time, and you will miss out on arguably the best accessory in the game. It's certainly one of them. Now, I don't know if it's a certain one you're supposed to read, or if it's all of them. Just read them all. Now, that's talking about that light that is out in the church, and you're supposed to go back there, and there's something on there about Dulce, but you don't have to read it. I tested it, and yeah, you can still do the Dulce fight as long as you read the back of these pillars. So that's good. You don't have to go all the way back to the church and fight all those stupid enemies again, and then backtrack all the way back here. No, just read these pillars and you'll be fine. And no, I'm not showing off that stupid note. It's some joke note about Dulce's skin or something. It was something stupid like that. And that one says the same thing. So yeah, now that I've done that,
we can move on.
We can move on. I think there's only 6. Yeah, we examined all 6. Okay. Back to the fork and head east. Okay, yeah, with that prophetic cane, Frederic can now damage those ruby eyes. So use normal attacks on him. So apparently Eclipse Gaze is the power of wisdom. That's what March just said. I don't know why.
Chest.
Anyway, this is the power ring, in case you missed it. But, because I got it... well, not if you missed it, but if for whatever reason... Well, I guess if you could start the trading quest now and skip all the other parts, but if you left it on Allegretto, you could use that one for the trading quest, but I'm not going to trade a power ring away at all. In fact, I'm going to trade or equip it right now on Frederic and give him a ridiculous more amount of attack power there. Look at that. He's got 189. He's got more than Viola. Wow.
And thus,
of course,
she declines.
Well, not really. Viola's still insanely powerful.
Oh, at this point she still is?
Yeah, she's still insanely powerful until we get to party level 5.
Oh. Yeah, and then she kind of goes...
Even then, she's still pretty powerful. The post-game, though, she's totally worthless. Well, she can still hold her own, but... You see, the problem with Viola is that everybody else just catches up to her. Yeah, you heard her. The power of wisdom. Just shoot this
How you
thing.
hear wisdom, I don't know.
I don't know. But be silent! Oh, man. That's pretty good. That helps. That power ring is awesome. Salsa's pretty close to getting a second dark move. Finally, at level 30, she gets one. She's not too far off from it. It happens to be one of her best abilities in the game, too. So we're pretty close to... And with that level, Frederic learns Orzel Bialy, which is the same thing as Piu Grave, only it is far more powerful than Piu Grave.
Is that in the light?
Yes. It is a really good ability. It's flat out better than Coup de Grace, and it hits 3 times. So, yeah, it's good.
He gets ridiculously powerful.
That is not his most powerful move. It's just a slight upgrade from Coup de Grace. He gets what is by far the most powerful attack in the game. Now, we should go over Harmony Chains here. Especially since you got a decent chance of hitting it. So, if you get to... Well, it's not going to work that time. Unfortunately. So, let's go ahead and build some echoes here. March has the best chance of using it here. So...
Do it now?
Yeah, do it now. So you hit triangle, and then you just keep mashing triangle with 24 or 32 echoes, and the enemy will die, and you will not be able to do it. So, never mind then. Whoops. Let's try this again. Preferably with less slowdown. Okay. So, skip your turn, and I'll have Frederic do it. Okay, so 24 echoes. You tell them. I hit triangle when Harmony Chain shows up, and I follow it up with another move. Now, right now, I will be using whatever echoes I build up with each skill. So, you know, if I build up 4 echoes with a skill, the second skill will use up those echoes. So, just so you know. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. We can only do it with 1 character right now, so just 2 of your abilities there. Oh, by the way, Salsa can't do a Harmony Chain in the darkness right now, because she doesn't have a second dark move. Sucks to be her. In fact, even if we could use more than just the 2 moves, we still couldn't do Harmony Chains with Salsa in the dark. You have to have 2 separate moves. That really cripples her in a post-game. Or not post-game, in a Encore mode playthrough. By the way, those Harmony Chains, you don't have to time it or anything. If you just keep mashing triangle, it'll work. But yeah, because of those Harmony Chains, that's why Viola becomes kind of weak at the end. Well, weaker. Yeah, effectively, Viola's a terrible Echo Builder at the end of the game. Okay, let's open this chest. Contains a diamond clover. Go a little long, because they're right near the end of this area. There's only one more chest to get. It's a pretty short area. Now we go up here. More enemies to take out. Alright, let's keep going. What's this on the wall?
It's like a map. Nah, it's not a map.
I don't know what it is. Okay, let's keep going.
Is this it?
Not quite. I think there's just an enemy over here. Yeah, there's not even a chest there, but I do want to kill this guy. So yeah, empty thing that doesn't do anything. Whatever, game. Could have put something there. It's just annoying. So hug the right wall from here, and there's a ton of enemies here. I'm going to clear them all out off screen, because there's like 5 or 6 of these guys. But yeah, I want to go ahead and
Dear God.
grab the treasure
There's like
first.
7 of them in here.
One more diamond clover. Now, can I see where we're supposed to go? That would be nice. No! Ah! Hey! Whoop. Okay. See that railroad? I will meet you right around here when I kill all of these guys. Yay. Okay, let's head on through to the other side to fight another enemy! And a second one behind him. One final enemy to take care of. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Okay, I'm back, and for the boss, I'll be using March, Salsa, and Frederic. I don't want to use Viola, because the boss has a ridiculously annoying attack that makes the boss constantly away from you. And Viola will trigger it, so yeah, I don't like that. I think on Encore mode I'll use her anyway, because she does so much damage, but it's annoying. I don't like using it, but yeah, I gave March the Power Ring and the Brilliant Brooch, because Full Moon Bind is incredible in boss battles. You can stop the enemy. What stop does is it takes away half the action time from the enemy, so they'll only get 2 seconds to act. It's really good. Power Ring, obviously, for more damage. Salsa's got the Torquatus because it's more effective. Gave her the Pocket Watch because she could use the help more than March for building hits. Plus, she has the Brilliant Brooch anyway now. I wish she had Deadly Orbit at level 30, but she's not quite there yet. I'm usually not. And Frederic's got Speed Shoes and Feathered Hat. He'll mostly be healing, but I do want to keep him relatively close to the boss anyway. Item setup. I've got... yeah, let's throw in another Wormwood, actually. Now that I think about it, just in case. Can I have one? There we go. Probably do. I could probably just buy them later, actually. Let's throw in another one. Why not? Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so I got 2 very odd chocolates just to debuff the attack power. A couple Wormwoods. 2 or 3 just to make sure you poison the boss. Angel Trumpets. Well, because I like to actually be alive. So, anyway, that's going to do it for here. Next time we'll be taking on the boss. This is Ryzen.
And Liz.
Thanks for watching. Take care.